I have a story to share. I'm not sure if I should be telling you about this, but I was brought up in a very humble ground in the vicinity of Kilifi County in Kenya, at a place called Thoya. My education journey has been through support. I think through primary, I will be supported by Plan International. They came to support me because we were not in a position to make it, especially in education wise. I live with my mom now because my daddy passed many years ago. I was still in class 4, I think. I cannot really trace, but I can remember the image of my father. And by that time, life was not that okay. We've gone through a lot of trials, a lot of issues. Coming to where I am today, I think class 8, after class 8, I had to go back again to class 6 just to make sure my mom, who is just a peasant farmer, could just go there, work, and then get some fee for me to take me to secondary school. So for the 2 years I was again in primary school, she was able to look for funds. It was a bit hard because hunger was an issue, but I kept on pressing to make sure life continues. But I had a vision and I had a dream that one good time, maybe in the future, I will be a person. People could read about me. People could understand about me. So after another again doing my case PE, I was called to Mango High. It's a national school, and it was a bit hard for me there again to join school. I had to stay out for some times before me getting the opportunity to join secondary school. So my mom really struggled. I would just move in the bush, cut trees. At times, slash some of the branches of some of the trees, cashew nut trees, from some of the family members around. So where now I could get something for me to go to secondary school. So I did that for almost 6 months before getting at least a shopping for my secondary school. So then I went. I just joined a day school just close to my home. But I thank God because when I joined that school, they could allow me to be in the boarding system. I had to tell them my whole story about it, so they could allow me because I had passed well. So I was allowed to stay there. I went through. It was in out. You go stay in school like 1 month, you go home 1 week, just go back. It was in and out, in and out. Life was not that okay. But I had to praise on only believing God that one day, one time things will work. And I was very much pushed by some of the challenges. Okay. I knew one day, one time the story will change, but I couldn't know how. Okay. So the how question made me now to proceed on. So then after Form 4, I did well. I did well despite all those challenges. I did well. Now my technicalities of now joining the university was another issue because I had to stay out for almost 7 years, 7 to 8 years outside after Form 4 before joining the university. So during that time, I will do some jobs, casual jobs. I have worked as a houseboy for almost 2 years for me to get some little coins, at least take me for a computer course. I have served as I have worked with some of the contractors in the contracting sites, try to make a living, at least to help my mom who is aging now. But I see I have a responsibility, okay, as a son, as a child. But now my mom is aging, so I was just to work to make sure things work. So then, lucky enough, after the 7 years, I met a person I couldn't know. It was in a youth conference. So where I met, there's another professor called Professor Shauri, Halim Shauri, is from Pandi University. So after discussing with him for some times, of course, he was lecturing some very sensible things. So I looked at it and I said, no, I think this is very better for me. So after all, I had time with him. I told him now. I simply asked him a question. He's a professor. I told him now, suppose professor, you die today. Now, who is inheriting this knowledge? Because all whatever is in your head is very, very important for my life. Then he said, "Wow, this is amazing because now most of the young men who approach me, maybe they look for money and some look for some other technicalities, but you're looking for knowledge. I think I will support you. So just come join the university, come to Pony University, do the application, then I will help you out. So then at least you join and you can do that." And I said, "Oh, can this really work?" I said, "Oh, wow, it can be done." I looked at it and said, "Oh, then let me just do it." After all, that was on a Friday. Then on a Monday, I was at the university. I was given the form. I did the application. I went to the university. And that's the time I find myself already a bona fide student at the university. I did all what was there. I joined the university with only 5,000 shillings because it was a course that costed me almost 54,000. But I only have 5,000. So I told Prof I want 5,000. Said, "No, that's enough. Just come. Uh, just come. Just join the university. Things will work well." So it worked. So now I had to join the university. Now that's after many years out hustling and doing all those things. At the university, that's the time now I was trying to understand what's all about the university, what are the terminologies, what can be done at the university. Is there something now as a person from that humble ground? Is there something that I can do? Maybe now share that experience with a person outside the world. Maybe when somebody listens to my story, he would say, "Oh, if this person made it from that hardship, I think him or her can also make it in life." So that is the time now I had to join several trainings. I remember joining Ubuntu Academy. This is it's a training that I was also selected. Of course, I was chosen one of the selected members to join. I was trained on the leadership, how to build bridges, how to make things work, like all the leadership skills. How should you behave in the societies? How should you bring change? How should you maybe do something or maybe have a solution of a certain problems in the society? So it was a course that really, it was a training that really made me think in the entrepreneurship world now. That's the time now I was trained about business. I looked at business like, what's all about business, okay? So then after the training, then I came to realize, oh, business has several things that person can do. But I said, yes, I think I can also do that. Now, from the trainings of Ubuntu, I was able now to look at business in another angle. Look at it now as a social entrepreneur. I'm bringing something in the market, of course. Maybe I'm bring a product in the community, but as I earn, there's also some little bit of concern of the society. My concern now. So from the training is now I need to make money. That's the reality. I need to make money so that I can support my mom. I can support the other people around here. So that's the time now I said no. I think now I need to do something. Now I came up with the idea. When I was at university, it was very hard. I paid for my own university fees, so I had to sell dry fish. Okay, you just walking around, hawking in the streets, selling shark. People buy, especially during Corona when people were at home. I would find that the product was really selling that time. So I was moving in the street, trying to talk alone, using social media, alerting guys that I'm in this street selling fish, so that people can really understand. Like people were making orders, and it was amazing. From whatever I sold, I was able to make a small structure for my mom. It was from the sales of the shark. So I said, if I can make it like this, I from the sales again, I would pay my school fees. And I said, oh, this is really workable. So I think now I need to think beyond. So then that is a time now I had to, some thoughts came to my mind. I said, I think now I should do something that could make me big, okay? It'll give me money, I'll be wealthy enough, I will support my family, I will support my friends, I will support the community. So then, and I said, no, I think what is the problem? So I looked at a problem in our community and I said, oh, there's a little of issues of malnutrition here. Now, these malnutrition issues are seem to be addressed. Africa is suffering. So should we just leave Africa like that? That I said, no, maybe I can be one of the inventors. I can innovate something. Maybe Africa could use that one as a remedy to handle their issues. So by the time now I came up with this product. Now this product is called Samaki Cookie. Samaki Cookie is simply a product done from fish. It has very high nutrition value. Now I know after all, um, it will give me money because right now we are selling in the streets. We are hawking, telling people about it. You're doing all the marketing, but it's well. People are receiving it. People are eating it. Now this product is here to address several things. Number one, I want to be rich. Okay, that's something that I want. It has been always a yearn for my life that I want to be rich and I make me things work very well. So I think out of all this, the selling and everything, and how my interaction with people, it has given me so many ways that I'll be in a position to make some of these profits. So going forward, I would advise anybody, or of course it's a call for anybody outside there, that it is always possible, it is always possible. In the life of entrepreneur, it is always possible. You can make it despite what challenges. You just need to remain focused. You just need to understand what you want, identify the objectives that you want to do. So then after all, you'll be in a position to say, oh, I thought things wouldn't work. Things have worked. If it worked for me, it can work for somebody else. Right now, this is the product. I brought this product. It's simply done from the local resources that we have here. We are adding value to our product. We are also creating markets for our product. We are also creating some opportunities for so many. But the end goal is making money. So as we make money, we will be in a position to support so many people. I'm very much interested in the education sector. I'm very much interested in the health sector. I'm very much interested, especially in the concept of blue economy right now. These are things that have really made me to think and think and think. And I know for sure, once once everything is done, right now we are looking for machines. We have a very small machine that we are doing to bake, but I'm quite sure that we are going to get a big machine enough that can produce as many snacks as possible, and this will make us, in my projection as of now, I think by December I'm looking at making a profit of around 500,000 shillings by December. And how am I going to do that? Of course, I will employ some youth. I can find like 10 youth, do the hawking, get the product, move around the streets, sell, and it can be done. Maybe having some selling events, organize an event, come and sell the product into different corners of the county, the different corners of the areas where I stay. This can be done because if a team goes for 200 shillings, you see now, and we can produce because now we have the raw materials with us here. I don't think it's so hard for us to make money. So me, I believe in the small things that a person believe in can make the change that one needs. So young men outside there, it's time to make money. Young people outside there, it's time to be rich. Young people outside there, it can be done. So let us just believe in the small thoughts that we have, and things will work. Thank you very much.